Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you all for coming to this event organized by SPARC to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Victory Day of the Independence War in Bangladesh, 1971. I'd please like to thank the dignitaries, the councillors, the Lord Deputy Lieutenant Mujahid Khan for coming here today and gracing us with their presence. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Liberation War, if I may. For the young kids out here today, some of you may not know the history behind what happened. We normally, it's actually a bittersweet moment today, even though Bangladesh gained victory from independence from Pakistan. It came at a very, very heavy price. Almost 3 million men, women and children perished their lives in the hands of the Pakistani army and the Bengali collaborators. And at these events we normally talk about the political leaders, rightly so. For example, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was the political leader at the time, and we like to talk about him. Also, General Ziaur Rahman, who was the founder and military sector commander at the time. But I wanted to talk about 3 or 4 individuals, army generals, who we don't talk with often. One was a Muslim, one was a Hindu, one was a Jew, and the other one was Hindu, Jew, what's the other one? Sikh, sorry, beg your pardon. The first person I'm sure you've all heard of is General Ataullah Ghani Usmani. He's from Sylhet. He was the Commander-in-Chief of the Bangladesh forces and the Mukti Bahini. Without his leadership, without his inspiration, I don't think Mukti Bahini would have existed. And we don't talk about that as often as I think we should. Secondly, General Jagjit Singh Arora. He was the iconic figure in the picture. For those of you my age or older will know the picture of him and the army signing the instrument of surrender. He played a vital role in the logistical support by the Indian Army, even though the Indian Army actually took part in the war later on, in the 4th of December, but they actually provided support and the training and the weapons to the Mukti Bahini from 25th of March 1971. And then there are a couple of other generals. General Raphael Jacob. He was the person who provided, he's the chief commanding officer of the Eastern Command of the Indian Army. And he provided strategic planning and also negotiated the instrument of surrender with General Niazi on the night of the 15th of December 1971, when no one expected a surrender. Everyone was expecting a ceasefire, but he somehow managed to convince General Niazi to surrender. And finally, General Sam Manekshaw. He was the chief of the Indian Army who actually pushed Indira Gandhi to intervene in this war. And without his leadership, without his courage, I don't think this Indian Army would have been involved. So let us not forget these 4 individuals without whom I don't think even anyone would have contemplated taking on the Pakistan Army, never mind actually winning it in the end. So please let us remember all these individuals, and also the 3 million people who died in that war, and we pay homage and respect and make dua that every single one of them is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as shaheed, and we make dua for their maghfirah. Jazakallah for attending. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.